Before we get into production planning, there's one thing we can't overlook. Every project needs to be tendered, and every project needs a master schedule. Most of these will be in Gantt format, usually at a high level. It might seem like a boring task, but it's crucial. So, let's create one on Sitedrive using templates. Here's how easy it is. Everything you do from here, the detailed planning, the adjustments, has to link back to the master schedule. That's the promise you've made to the developer. Let's take a typical scenario. You're happy with your tact schedule, everything lines up, until you meet your subcontractors, like the HVAC team. They've got their own way of splitting up the work, and it doesn't fit your plan, so they don't follow it. Sound familiar? It happens across the board, with every trade, electrical, framing, you name it. Want people to stick to the plan? It has to reflect how they actually work. This is where Sitedrive comes in. In our software, every activity is location-based, so you always know exactly what needs to happen and where. No guesswork, no confusion. Now, let's dive deeper into how scheduling works in Sitedrive. For example, in frame construction, activities happen floor by floor. That's why we've built the plan around the specific tasks that need to be completed on each floor, making sure nothing gets overlooked and everything stays on track. Similarly, we create location-specific tasks for the interior phase, ensuring every detail is covered as we move through the project. Now, when an activity spans the entire floor, it's important to immediately break it down into its correct locations. This way, we keep everything organized and ensure the right work happens in the right place at the right time. It looks like we missed a task earlier. No worries, we'll add it in right now. Now that the floor level schedule is set, it can be easily copied to any similar floors. No need to start from scratch, just copy and paste. The key here is collaboration. Each work can be planned based on how the work actually happens, while we keep everything synced with the master schedule. No more stepping on each other's toes. Now, let's check if the newly added tasks collide with any existing activities. As you can see, there's a potential conflict, which means the schedule needs to be adjusted. Luckily again, you can make these changes easily, and in whichever view works best for you. Because our system is so intuitive, editing and tweaking things on the fly is simple. Collaboration in real time? No problem. We built it that way, because we know plans change. It really is this simple. It's also helpful to define the work on a task level, adding prerequisites or even quality tasks to a work package. And you can even add materials and sync this with your logistics system. Once you've nailed down the details for each phase and team, whether it's bathroom installations or carpentry work, Sitedrive automatically brings everything together, seamlessly syncing it all into one plan. All edits are instantly reflected across every view, including the Gantt master schedule. This is how Sitedrive optimizes the entire project without compromising any of the important details. Now that construction's started, this is where the real work begins. The plan will evolve as things move forward. During your weekly meetings, you can easily check what's happening on site and ensure everyone's sticking to the plan. Maybe the electricians forgot to update their readiness in Sitedrive Mobile. No problem. We'll update that right now. And when issues come up, you can deal with them immediately. Your foreman's flagged something? Let's create a blocker so the whole team can see what needs to be fixed to keep things moving. This is how you'll keep progressing toward industrialized construction. Start using Sitedrive and manage your project's production with a new level of precision.